Hello and welcome back to another episode of 100% Orange Juice. This episode will conclude the trinity of joke characters beating Tomomo hell, as we're going to do it this time with Seagull. And our deck is slightly different from what we're used to for the previous two attempts. You notice I put in one Sealed Guardian. It's just a really nice card if the Tomomos use it against you, since as the Seagull, you have that one attack that you can actually fight back. You can fight Tomomo, and it might help you get an easy 2 wins that way, but that card doesn't really play much into the overall strategy of this attempt. And the other 2 cards were Nice Present and Princess's Privilege, and I just put them there as filler cards. If this was a previous patch, they would have probably just been the 2 extra Holy Knights, but since Holy Knight's since been limited to 1, I just needed some filler cards. I could have put in Saki's Cookie, but Seagull is more or less not going to survive one attack from Tomomo anyway, so it seems like wasted slots. And by putting in draw cards, it allows us to get more combat cards, and more cards like Piggy Bank that can help us secure our Star Norma. So I guess we'll just talk about the game, and we got really unlucky early on. As you saw, we took out 2 damage from the Seagull, but we did manage to acquire 2 wins. Although we don't get the 3rd one here, but the wins Norma will play an important part of this for the first half, and then we obviously switch towards the Star Norma in the late game, simply because you're not gonna acquire wins as quickly as the other Tomomos will. So I easily get 5 wins in this attempt very early on, and that really helped secure up to Norma level 4. And then the rest was just how well I could survive while farming stars, essentially. So you notice we got the Piggy Bank from the Charity. We took 1 damage from Miwa's Hammer, and we also didn't get the chicken KO here. We also got really lucky that Yellow Tomo chose to go into the inner circle to fight instead of fighting us in the outer circle. So we fight a Seagull, and that gives us our 4th win. When you're playing as a high aggro character, you really want to fight the Seagulls, since they have no defensive stats, and essentially the premise is you KO them first, so they don't have a chance to counter KO you. Because if you don't KO them with your first attack, there's a high chance that they can KO you back. And here we leveled up, and since we were on our lollipop, we decided to put down the Piggy Bank there to hopefully reap the rewards a little bit later. And even if one of the Tomomos lands on it, it's not a big deal, since most of the time they're not going to go for the Star Norma unless they have an incredible number of stars, which has happened in the past. And that is kind of the reason I managed to win the Robo Ball attempts. And if you're interested in that, you can just watch the previous episode where I do Robo Ball. So, classic Castella here. We land on the drop panel. But, again, I don't really care about stars this much at the early parts of the game, since we have the 5 wins already, thereby securing 2 Norma levels. We are only level 2, but that will soon change as we quickly land on some lollipops. But I did roll the 4, so I could have went on the lollipop to level up, but I took a little risk and decided to go for the boss instead. It didn't work out well, since boss rolled some pretty good evasion, so that'll just allow, I believe it was Yellow Tomomo. Yes, it was Yellow Tomomo. That put her over the edge at 15 wins. So it's a bit concerning, but again, you wouldn't be watching this video for the victory. So you'll just have to see how this plays out later on. And you see another Magical Master go down, which doesn't really affect us that much, since we do have a recovery value of 4, but we didn't get to the revive this turn, so we unfortunately missed the miracle turn. And we drew a reverse attribute through from the Charity, which is a lot more valuable than the I'm on fire card previously, so we discarded that. And we also landed on the draw panel, getting the Princess's Privilege, but I really like the card in our hand currently, so I don't keep it. And then you see that piggy bank doing work, since no one actually landed on it until now. We managed to go back to our lollipop and cash in. And so we'll just repeat the process, put down a new piggy bank, and then you see some chain level going up. And this is rather risky because Blue Tomomo could come fight us this turn, which she does, but we had the reverse attribute field, and I knew this, so it was more or less, wasn't a guaranteed survival, but it really shifted the odds in our favor. But again, there's another risk that now Blue Tomomo will roll high enough to fight us this turn. But here is lucky part where she goes on the outer ring to fight the Robo Ball instead. And unfortunately we only roll a 1 there, so again Blue Tomomo can fight us here. But if it was a human player, it would be a huge misplay to do that, since using Magical Massacre and then passing us by is essentially just giving us a free win condition. So because we survived by way of Magical Massacre and then reviving next turn, we were able to roll the 1 and then land on the lollipop, which is also a very lucky roll to roll that 1, allowing us to get that level 5. Although we're still not out of the blue just yet, although we rolled 2, which was a very good number to roll because not only did it warp, it also meant we didn't have to fight the boss. And here, well, we simply roll high enough for the piggy bank to allow us to cash in on our lollipop, and that'll allow us to get the final Norma. And once again, I take the screenshot on my Steam profile. I'll say it one more time, it's Castella Cake if you want to take a look at it. But yeah, this will conclude the trinity of joke characters beating Tomomo Hell. So don't say, I don't want to hear anyone say like, oh, this game is too hard, you can't beat it. Like it's all just luck. So just get lucky. Play enough to get lucky. So thanks for watching. Castella out.